Now let's get it started. Let's get it started.
Play ball!
The Nigerian Super Eagles played a 1-1 draw with Russia. It was a lovely game, especially in the first half. Nigeria played well. I mean, second half they tried. They came back after going 1 goal down to score an equalizer. Even though the goalkeeper dashed Nigeria, the equalizer, but it was a good showing for Nigerian Super Eagles. We are preparing to qualify for the World Cup. Okay, Jonah, if you look at that game, generally Nigeria, do you see any improvement for today's game?
I don't see any improvement. If you ask me my honest opinion, I don't see any improvement. The fact that we have our only goal in this game down to defensive error from the goalkeeper, because you have to give Arukodare his credit. He was able to pounce on the loose ball because the Russian defender was not paying attention, and he was able to tap in a goal or score a goal in any instance you like. The fact that we conceded first in the game is an issue for me.
An own goal?
Yes, we scored an own goal in earlier in the game. Secondly, we got back into level terms thanks to the goal from Arukodare, which was off that goalkeeper mistake. Secondly, if you look at the stats, like I would say, if you look at the stats, the numbers don't lie. We had less ball possession in this game. Secondly, we had fewer passes made than Russia. Thirdly, we weren't as accurate with our passing as possible. Then if you look at chances created, we were more clinical than Russia, even though they had more shots on target, more shots general in the game. So I feel like we played a draw with Jamaica. We got away with penalties. We came to Russia. We should have won this game comfortably. Russia was there for the taking, and unfortunately, we're not there to make them count. We had a couple chances. We didn't make them beg. So me, I'm not seeing progress. I'm just seeing more of stagnation in this scenario because we've not progressed. We should have beat Russia. We have the potential. When I say I'm not seeing progress, I'm not saying that performances have improved. I'm seeing that, but we are not making it count in terms of result. The results are not what we want. We want to see a win against Jamaica, 90 minutes, not penalties. We want to see a win against Russia. We want to see a team that is performing week in, week out. Like I said earlier in the show, I want to see our players perform at the highest level. Until we get there, I don't think we are ready, because take us into a tournament like this, we are not ready.
Okay, Boniface again started. Whatever Boniface starts, he does not score. I don't know why. He has performed very well in Europe since he started playing for Bayer Leverkusen. But once he plays for Nigeria, there is something off about him. He does not show. I don't know what is wrong. But what do you make of Boniface's performance today again? He didn't score a goal.
It's another goalless performance for Boniface. Unlike Osimhen, who scores whenever he plays for us, Boniface hasn't scored in a very long time for Nigeria. I think there are two things involved. One is style of play he has at Leverkusen and our style of play. Secondly, supply. You can't have a striker like Boniface up front and you are giving him the ball you would give to an Osimhen. Those guys in that midfield need to find a way to utilize him. If he's not going to be utilized to the best of his ability, then somebody else who is going to fit that mold should start. We don't need to keep, let's say we play Victor Boniface because he's available, but we are not giving him service. We play Victor Boniface, but he's not getting the ball the way he wants to receive the ball. Everybody has a unique way they receive the ball. Some people want to play 1-2 with you and move. Some people want to hold up play, bring you in. Some people want the crosses because they can know, they can head, they can score. Some people want to have that through ball, that space where they can run in, get the ball and take like the goal from Arukodare today. Just a tap into the left, to the right, and it was in, go. So we need to find a way to bring out the best in him. But then kudos to the Russian defenders. They also had a good game too.
Okay, finally for our coach, Chile, he was brought in for us to go to the World Cup. He has played how many games? 5-6 games for Nigerian Super Eagles. Do you see him making progress and taking us to the World Cup with this kind of performance we have been seeing for the past couple of games?
You know, I like the fact that he said that these friendly games we are having, he wants to test some things, he wants to do some things. I'm liking the fact that he's been given the freedom to do that. I will only score him when it comes to those crunch games, the qualifier games, his performances in those qualifier games. That's where I'm going to score him. So for these two games now, Jamaica and Russia,
plus Ghana, he won Ghana.
Yeah, he won Ghana, but I'll give him a pass. Where I'm going to score him is on the qualifier games for the World Cup.
Is his tactics working?
Jury is still out for now.
Okay, let's see what happens with him. Nigeria played a 1-1 draw with Russia. Russia have not really played a competitive football since they had a problem with their neighboring countries. But they showed a good show in their coach, their players. You could see the hunger. They want to play football, but unfortunately for them, politics is affecting football. Russia have not played anything for a quite maybe 2-3 years now. Any competition, once in a while they play a friendly game, but they play against Nigeria and they ended the 1-1 draw. Well, let's see what Chelle is going to do. The next game is a qualifier, World Cup qualifier in the next particular game. Let's see if he can lead Nigeria to the World Cup. But for Boniface, he need to do something. He has not been scoring for Nigeria. I don't know why. I don't know why he has not been scoring, but Osimhen score. So probably next time Osimhen have to start and Boniface sit on the bench. But in this particular game, Russia and Nigeria played a 1-1 draw in this friendly game.